Right, so we're starting the second pin. We're just going to part off 6 inches. This is a twist style at a request by my wife. I'm going to start by measuring so I know where we need to go, dialing in our piece to make sure that it is centered, and switching to our center drill, which will basically set us up to bore that out, removing the part off the tool head, the cutoff tool. And then we're center drilling to make sure we're set up, and then we're going to bore that out. Look how satisfying that is. Alright, so this one will have to be split in half again, which is what I'm doing here. This will give us the 2 halves of the pin. I'm going to have to turn these individually, unlike the bolt action pin, because they are not going to be able to be threaded together like the bolt action pin. So next I've got to take off that little nubbins that was left over when I parted that off. I did skip ahead and not record a bunch of this. I'll cover it at the end, but basically here, after boring everything out in the internals, I'm now trimming down the external diameter on the tail, and this one's actually the tip. And you'll see here I start to bore out the cone. Now, I could have definitely used a different cutter head and set up the exact angle that I wanted to cut, but I was freehanding this, and typically I do because it's a little bit quicker and I'm not really making a precision piece. And then we're just going to have the sandpaper all the way through all the grits and then finish with a Scotch-Brite pad. Now, this thing came out super nice. I did actually inlay stainless steel, 304 stainless steel inside the brass. It's hard to see there, but it lines up off 90 when the pin is extended and in line when it's closed. That was probably my favorite part of this feature. I've never done that. Basically what I had to do was drill through the whole body of the pin and sink stainless steel rods that were the exact same diameter. I had to machine those down so they fit perfect, and then drill them out, as well as finish on the outside by shaving them down, so you get that flush finish that looks like it's one piece of metal that's 2 different colors. I was really happy with how that came out. That was kind of difficult, and that was the main part that I skipped. I also skipped a little bit of the drilling out of the center because it's pretty much all the same. Here you can see with the flashlight turned on, you can see those stainless steel dots a little bit more. Those are actually rods that are basically pressed inside of the brass. It gives us a really neat effect. I'm pretty happy. Let me know what you think.